We are talking about inner conflict, and today we focus on fear to freedom and overcoming your doubt. I am Sue, your personal transformation coach. Fear is the key to the self sabotage that we create in our lives daily. There is nobody or anything out there that prevents us more from doing what we want to do than ourselves. That inner critic, that fear of failure, pose judgment, your judgment, the fear of what the people will say. So what they say? They don't have your desires, your dreams, your needs. The fear of dying and never having really lived. Imagine coming towards the end of your life, looking back on it as knowing that you allowed yourself to prevent you from fulfilling those dreams, those desires you so wanted, and experiencing life to the fullest. There is nothing that stumps personal growth, success, or true fulfilled living more than the fear and the doubt we carry within ourselves and the stories we tell around that emotion. So when we look at the outside world for judgment, we forget who we are, because we constantly place ourselves outside, and we forget that there's an inner driving force that is more powerful than anything else, because it will take us on the path of where we so desperately desire to go. So when you next hit those stumbling blocks, when you become aware that you are busy with your self-sabotage, sit for a moment and ask yourself, what is my passion? So often we talk about our vocation as our purpose. Your vocation isn't your purpose. Your vocation is the school of life where you're going to grow with your purpose and then grow as a human being, grow personally. So what is your passion? Because that will take you to your purpose. What do you feel that you can do all day, every day, and you never need to worry that you're going to run out of steam? What skills do you already have? There is not a single person who walks through this earth with zero skills. Even if it is just the skill to learn to walk, you can do so much more than walking. So you have got a huge treasure trove of skills behind you that can help you as you move forward. And what past successes have you had? And then look at those successes. What did it take from you? Are you prepared to put that in again to have success? Or was that a success that you gained by the fear of failure, the fear of the judgment of the larger world, and therefore it prevented you from following your dreams? There comes a point in our life where we step into total conflict with ourselves, because there's an inner drive that says you are not following your best life. You are not living your passion. You are not living the true you. You are constantly limiting yourself. You are constantly pushing yourself down. And there's an inner force in you that screams and shouts that want to come out. And the human ego says, shh, sit down, be quiet. It is time to follow that passion. And your first step towards following that passion is to know what you want, to really know yourself, to know what your deepest desires are, to know what lights you up, and then to write that down in such detail that a person on the other side of the world can read it and they will be able to visualize exactly what you've written down. Because only when you are so connected to who and what you are, what you want in your life, what you desire in your life, only then can you step up for yourself into your future. Because until that day, you will constantly flip-flopping between what you think the outside world might expect of you and who you truly are. Know who you are, and that noise within your head will start to quieten down. It is because you are denying yourself, it is because you are not honest to yourself, that you find yourself in a state of conflict. I wish you best as you move forward. Remember, those are only stories, those limiting beliefs. Be kind to yourself in this process, and we will chat soon.